As we looked around, we noticed that we saw some white water off our right side. All four of us looked down a small, saw a white tic-tac object with a longitudinal axis pointing north-south and moving very abruptly over the water. My wizard and I decided to go down and take a closer look with the other aircraft staying in high cover to observe both us and the tic-tac. And the object suddenly shifted its longitudinal axis, aligned it with my aircraft. As we pulled nose onto the object, within about a half mile of it, it rapidly accelerated in front of us and disappeared. We immediately turned back to see where the white water was at, and it was gone also. We actually joked that the tic-tac was communicating with something because the white water disappeared. So as we started to turn back towards the east, the controller came up and said, "Sir, you're not going to believe this, but that thing is at your cap point roughly 60 miles away in less than a minute." We returned to Nimitz. We were taking off our gear. We were talking to one of my crews that was getting ready to launch. We mentioned it to them, and they went out and luckily got the video that you see, that 90-second video.
In your career, have you ever seen a propulsion system that creates no thermal exhaust?
No. It's probably the most credible UFO sighting in history based on all the sensors that were tracking it, and then for us to get visual of the 6 of us that were involved in the thing, including the video. Every one of us is going to do 20 plus years in the military in very responsible positions, so I'd say the world needs to know that. It's not a joke.
In 2004, during a training exercise, David Fravor and the commander have seen a UFO, widely known as Tic Tac UFO. Now we don't call UFO, now we say UAP, Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. The striking thing about this is there was no propulsion. It's shaped like a Tic Tac, without any propulsion, different angle within seconds, from 2000 feet to 100 feet. It was flying very fast. It was 100 times faster than the US fighter jets. So that means it's a technology that we did not acquire until now. Propulsion illade itra fastilum, itra heightilum fly cheyan pattuna object lokathil because it is defying our current physics. They have the footage of this flying object. It is the most authentic sightings of a UFO ever. It is authorized by US government. There is a brief podcast about this in Joe Rogan's episode. Search Joe Rogan and David Fravor. You will get the podcast and adilellam detail aayittu parayunnundu. So, is there any UFO in the world? And if you are thinking there is not, are you sure about it?